Creeping, crawling, wriggling, writhing, pulsating masses of biofilth, riddled with disease, endlessly feeding, endlessly replicating, endlessly disgusting. Let all who repeat the lie that life is beautiful lay their foolish eyes on these tainted creations of a reprobate universe. Get your barf bag ready, because tonight's the most stomach-churning pests and vermin will be...
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Deep Fat Fried. How's it going? Everybody feeling all right?
That was a very guttural intro, TJ. It's the most guttural thing you've ever done.
Guttural? Good word,
Guttural.
Scotty. Good word. Really using that thesaurus I bought you for your fucking birthday, huh? Eh, Scotty?
You're forgetting, TJ. I bought you the fucking thesaurus.
Dude.
I know more words than you, TJ. Anytime you want to take a vocabulary test, TJ, let me know.
All right.
Let me know.
What up, Paul?
Dude, Marx and Engels would have supported this tick, bro.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if the alternative was a bigger,
more scabrous tick, you're right.
yeah, you know,
Marx and Engels.
Marx, fucking Engels, and even the fucking great and all-powerful Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
What? The Wizard of Oz would have done that. He would have fucking... Like, honestly, when you look at leftist thought, Marx and Engels, they're fine. They're good. But you know who's the fucking creme de la creme? Wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
And he would have loved this tick. You need to read theory, Paul. Paul, read some fucking theory, bro.
Bruh, what about this fucking tick's labor right now? What's the value of this fucking labor, Paul? Huh?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Understanding this tick's labor by. Now, honestly, though, there's the strange thing about this is Paul, this is actually not a tick. Okay?
Really? Is it a bed bug?
It is a bed bug.
Oh, that's worse than a tick,
Don't
though.
let the bed bugs bite.
Like a tick at least gives you the chance to see it and knock it off of you. You know what I mean?
You know,
like,
when I was a little kid, yeah, that's true. The bed bug, it attacks when you're sleeping.
Comes
you don't
at
even know
night.
how the fuck it's going.
Ugh.
You know, and you're that old fucking little rhyme, you know?
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Well, you know, you don't even really have much of a choice. You know, because once you're in bed and you're asleep, you're vulnerable.
I mean, back in the
Motherfuckers, they don't
day,
attack.
that was too much like a certainty. It's like, bed bugs. You're going to have to fucking deal with them. See, now
And
we're
you know-
like, oh, it's a big deal. Bed bugs. Oh, but actually, bed bugs for a long time, you're probably going to cover this, have actually been spreading throughout the U.S., DJ. So they're actually winning, dude. They're doing good. Bed bugs, Paul, they're doing fantastic right now. Let me tell you.
No,
And,
sir.
you know, they're hard to
I
get rid
don't
of. Too.
like it.
If you get a bed bug infestation, you have a hell of a time getting rid of those fucking sons of bitches.
Oh,
too.
fuck yeah. They're a nightmare.
I've never personally had to deal with the bed bug issue, but you know, I've known people who have, and it's horrible.
I believe someone in Taylor's family did have to deal with bed bugs, and they just said it was a complete and utter fucking nightmare.
A lot of times you go to a hotel or something. There's one reason not to stay at a shitty hotel. A lot of times you go to a hotel, they have bed bugs, Bed bugs will jump in your fucking luggage. You take those motherfuckers home with you.
Now you got bed bugs.
Tell you nothing, you get a hotel, TJ, or a little motel. Crabs, boy.
Get you
stay in a good place. God, look, I tell you what, boy, you will get crabs all day long.
So let me tell you about these motherfuckers. Bed bugs are a species of small, reddish-brown, parasitic insects that feed on the blood of humans at night. Basically, little tiny vampires.
Fucking assholes, dude.
They're about the size of an apple seed, so, very tiny. They hide in like cracks and crevices in the bed, in box springs, in the headboards, in the head frame, and other objects around the bed. They have their little hiding spot where they just wait. They somehow know your fucking ass is there and asleep. Then they fucking all hop on board and start sucking that blood. So risks of encountering bed bugs increase as you spend time in places with high turnovers of nighttime guests, including hotels, hospitals, prisons, trains, buses, cruise ships, and homeless shelters. So according to a study by the Journal of Economic Entomology, in the past 15 years, there have been a surge in cases of bed bugs across the United States. This guy was just mentioned that a minute ago. The increase is not only related to the increased number of human beings traveling from place to place, but bed bugs are becoming immune to most pesticides. Senior scientist Michael Hansen, PhD, concluded in his research that the takeaway is that if you want to control these bed bugs, you can't just spray. So actually what a lot of people are now having to do to get rid of bed bugs in their house is they have to do this really expensive shit where they like superheat your house because the bed bugs can't survive over a certain temperature. So they like go in your house, put fucking insulation on all your windows and shit, bring a tube that fucking pumps hot air into your house, heats your house up to like 130 fucking degrees or whatever the fuck, kill all these fucking bed bugs. Because that's like the most reliable way to kill them. Because like a lot of pesticides, you spray the fucking house, they fucking
except for the little bed bugs that adapt. Oh, I can survive 130 degrees. Then I multiply.
I'm a little mutant bed bug that can survive up to 135. And now, you know what I mean? It's just gonna go on and on. We're never gonna beat these fucking fucks.
Here's a close-up picture of a bed bug infestation.
Where's that at?
Fuck, they're gross.
Like, where's it? Is it up underneath a mattress? Yeah, I bet that is.
Yeah, I think that's under the mattress, like on top of the box spring.
Yeah,
what a flamethrower underneath
the box spring.
Yeah. You can see their little larvae and shit in there.
Yeah, they got like a whole, like it looks like there's a whole bunch of like, hold on, dude, I'm gonna full screen this for a sec. Yeah, it looks like there's a whole bunch of like little husks and whatnot in there. Like maybe they molted there.
Yeah.
Dude, and like, oh man, they're all fucking plump and full too. That's the gross thing about them is they're all like,
they've been doing well.
All the adults are like nice and well fed. They're all nice and plump with blood that they've been sucking.
Remember that time we had that hurricane, and I went and stayed over at Paul's house. I actually lifted up his mattress and I took this picture.
Oh my God, shit. TJ, and you didn't tell me.
Well, I figured you probably knew.
I did, but you didn't tell me, you dirty fuck.
And I was like, man, these fucking bed bugs are out of control. Out of control.
You're a liar.
So yeah, you literally go to sleep at night and these fucking things come out of their little hiding spot, crawl all over your body.
No, they don't.
And start biting you.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Coming to visit you, Paul.
Dude, so fuck you, TJ. This skeeves you out just as much as it does me, motherfucker. These things bite you. These things crawl on your collarbones at night and probably bite them too.
No, I don't think
so. Little nibbles of your collarbone, TJ.
If you are unlucky enough to be infested with bed bugs, these small insects will travel throughout your bed looking for a piece of flesh to bite down on. After the insects get their fill of blood, your body can have several different reactions. Some develop itchy skin rashes on the location of the bite, while others develop prominent blisters.
Give us the pound of flesh. Dude, that's awesome. You know what, TJ? I hope you get fucking bed bugs. Paul, I don't hope you get bed bugs.
Thank you.
TJ, you fucking deserve fucking bed bugs, dude. You actually had a nasty infestation one time. What the fuck was that you got infested with? It wasn't bed bugs, though.
Earwigs.
Yeah, earwigs.
Which is actually rare to have an infestation. You have to be as nasty as TJ.
Yeah, those are like usually like outdoor insects that people get in their house because they like crawled in from outdoors. They usually don't like set up shop in your house and shit.
Well, they did mine.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Here's the ramifications of a bed bug infestation.
Yeah, I mean that's no. Ugh.
Yeah, just a bunch of inflamed skin and bites. So they're biting you a ton of times.
I mean, yeah, and like this, you're covered in these motherfuckers. They're biting your fucking balls. They're biting your fucking legs.
I've looked kind of like this before, but like only when I've gone out and just been chewed up by mosquitoes and not realized it. And then like the next day, you're just like fucking like, Like I've had that happen to me a couple of times, but oh man, dude, to go to bed okay and wake up every night with shit like this on you, I couldn't fucking hang, dude. I'd have to fucking throw away everything I own and burn down that house and build a new one on the ashes.
So here's some other repercussions of having bed bugs. Some people will feel tired or develop a fever. The bites of the bed bugs are not known to transmit any diseases. However, complications to the bites may cause vasculitis, which is a disorder that destroys blood vessels through inflammation. So you get bit enough times and stuff, you got the wrong reaction. Your blood vessels actually destroys your very blood vessels, deprives blood from getting to certain parts of your body where it's needed, could deprive your brain of oxygen, making you feel lethargic. Yeah. Damn.
Dude, bed bugs are fucking serious business, TJ. Like, well, how did you pull? How do they get so how do people get infested with these things?
Well, like I said, you could pick them up at a hotel. You can pick them up at any number of places. And their life cycle, they're very robust, hardy bugs. So here's a long-term damage from bed bugs.
Oh, dude, no. Fuck. Man, why would you even? No, dude, I'd sleep outdoors.
This is actually an example of vasculitis setting in. You see all this stuff has collapsed.
Yeah. Because
since the insects are, oh, sorry, Paul, if you want to say something.
No, go ahead.
So the reason why these bugs are so, they're very fucking hardy, difficult to kill fucking insects. These they're very difficult to get rid of. They can survive a year without feeding. They don't need to eat for a year and they can still live. The best way to prevent them is to encase your mattress in a protective cover. Another way is to be very cautious while traveling and always check the hotel room, couches and beds for bugs before sleeping in them. Put luggage in quarantine after returning from a vacation. It is suggested to put your clothes in a large chest freezer for 4 days in order to kill the insects, or pull all clothes and stuffed animals into a dryer on high heat. So extreme temperatures can kill them, but they won't starve to death even after a year.
What is their habitat? Are they from North America? Are they from Asia?
Yeah, because they call them bed bugs, but there weren't always beds. So what were these things doing before they were beds? You know what I mean?
Well, maybe one of these videos will answer the question. I have a couple of videos here. This one's the bed bug life cycle, explained by this guy here.
Oh boy. Well, his mustache makes me think he's definitely an expert.
Yeah, no one but an expert could possibly have that mustache.
They don't keep a mustache like that unless you're an expert in something.
Let's start with the eggs. They're not microscopic as is often reported, but they're very small. They're very little. They're tiny.
They're very small.
They're very
small.
They're very little.
Diminutive.
Diminutive.
Tiny.
Minuscule.
He just went to the whole thesaurus, bro.
Just pick one, man.
I know.
They're teeny little things. Here we have
a
couple of eggs amongst some grains of salt.
I actually think it was supposed to be.
Okay, it was a bit. It's hard to tell. I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
okay, well, we got rused then. Good on you, Andy Kaufman, look, motherfucker.
What size they really are. They are so small as to be overlooked. Generally, they're white.
So you could see, you wouldn't notice that motherfucking thing. You see how it is. Looks like
well, like on a mattress, most mattresses are like that color, so you're not going to notice that shit on your mattress.
But they show up pretty well on a dark background. The eggs are tiny, and the first little stage out of the egg is just as tiny. First instar nymphs can be almost impossible to see. They go through 5 stages. So a first instar nymph is the first stage out of the egg. A second instar nymph is a little bigger yet. Third instar nymphs
I'm helpless.
And apparently pretty stupid.
starting to attain some size. Fourth instar nymphs are bigger yet. The little
Like
Fourth
blood.
Instar nymph sounds like a fucking porn term for some reason.
black smudge you see in there is actually the remnants of a blood meal in their gut.
Mm.
These are adults. 3/8 of an inch. They're pretty easy to see. This is a cast skin. Bedbugs grow by molting. They cast off a skin.
Great.
And the bedbug that comes out.
So they're gonna eat you and then shed.
And thus bedbugs grow stage by stage. Nasty little parasites.
Okay, landing nasty little parasites. This guy
Man,
is
that dude
bizarre.
is a weirdo, but man, he knows a lot about some bed bugs right there, dude. No,
right, so here
don't
is
do this, man. No.
All right, this is actual footage from Paul.
No.
Infestation here.
Come on, Paul.
No.
This is from your house, the old apartment.
Oh no.
Turn it down. We don't really need to. We don't really need to hear it too much.
I ain't never seen nothing. No.
Is that their shit everywhere? Is what that's
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
just like they're like, well, it's like all their skins and their shit. Yeah, I mean, like they drank
fucking
blood. They have to
nasty, dude.
excrete something at the end when
God,
they've
what-
processed it.
What nasty
up.
ass human being was sleeping in this fucking bed?
I don't
Just
know.
give up and throw this
Ugh.
mattress in a fucking fire. Just give
Just
up.
burn
Just
this
go
whole
away.
house to the fucking
No
ground.
fucking way, dude. No fucking way.
Oh no, dude, no! I can see him crawling, dude.
Oh my god, destroy this fucking mattress. What are they doing? Spray this shit? No, there's nothing you can. Oh
There they are.
no,
Look at them.
spray this. Oh my fucking.
Oh my god,
that's-
full ass grown adults just chilling in there, laying eggs. Oh,
yeah,
this
keep
is
in mind, this
fucking
mattress was white.
Oh my god,
dude. This is fucking disgusting, bro. How do you not notice this going on in your home? Look at that, how fat and fucking some of those are, dude. Full as a motherfucker. They've just been eating every goddamn night for years.
Is this dude saying anything? No, they're just fucking looking at this shit.
Oh, he's probably got like a mask on and shit, and like,
Oh yeah, I mean you can see he's covered in like a hazmat suit. It's
yeah,
disgusting.
because you'll like you said, you'll carry these motherfuckers home with you and shit.
Yeah. So the dude, he's talking to the dude who fucking here. You hear that shit? Here, I'll play. Let me go back and play that shit.
Do you really watch this once a month, or is it longer?
Well, I never watched that, you know.
No.
I never watched that, you know.
What kind of dude lives like? I mean, like just lives with bed bugs like crawling all over him. Like, what is the thought
My
process?
mattress
Like,
is covered in fucking parasitic bed bugs, man. What a bummer, dude.
That's fucking hideous.
Man, dude.
This is fucking atrocious. By the way, I don't think bed bugs can live in memory foam, if I'm not mistaken. Like if you have a
So
memory
get yourself
foam,
some memory foam.
you have a memory foam mattress, I don't think that they'll set up shop in your mattress.
whew, I'm good then.
What's he doing? Just spraying,
Just spraying it.
Yeah, just nuking the
Probably
mattress.
not going to work. Said the red stuff on the mattress is the dude's blood. Basically.
And the dude's fucking response was, "Oh, bitchin'."
bitching. That's crazy, man.
Man, they're fucking eating me, bro. What happens? This guy see like a xenomorph or some shit. And it's like, oh, just took off my arm. Sweet. You know, it's like, whoa, my head. Like, what the, like, what? Why would you be happy these bed bugs are eating you a fucking live? You know what? Maybe we're wrong here. Maybe we should let the bed bugs win in his case. And that can just be the end of his fucking line there.
I
He doesn't
mean,
need to advance any further.
From the amount of shit and all over the floor and on that mattress, it looks like they were about to win. Like, I bet if he panned that camera over, that the dude that he's helping out would be like basically just bones. He'd look like Chauncey with a little bit of skin stretched over him. You know what I mean?
So if you guys were asking about what these bed bugs did prior to fucking feasting on human beings, they actually The first known creatures they fed on were bats, but the bed bugs actually existed before bats. It's not really known what they fed on before that, but for a long time they fed on birds. They would like infest bird nests and stuff and just like drink blood of the birds. But then at some point in history, they moved on to human beings. I guess our bedding was a better environment for them than a bird's nest. And so they started feeding on us.
Got a fucking
bigger food store.
Dude, here's a dude that lives there. There he is.
Let's see this. I want the camera to just pan right to him. Let's see. Okay, we'll get the best look we can of him.
All right, good idea.
That's our best shot right there.
Yeah, right there. We don't get much of a better look than right.
That's about it.
You should have left that last pause, TJ. You had it.
Yeah, this is about as good as
that's about it right there. So here's a dude that lives
Oh my God.
Bitching,
man. My blood bitching.
Yeah, I guess I'm passing some on to him. That's cool. All right. Yeah, you're fucking the god of the bed bugs. Congratulations.
Yeah, good for him.
The god? He's the fucking meal. He's the meal ticket of the bed bug. See, the animals like this have no. I can guarantee you the bed bug supports no ecosystem anywhere. There's no like ecosystem where like if the bed bug were to disappear from the face of the planet, that would collapse because of it. Like why do these animals persist and then all the beauty on this world has to die? Why can't we go on big slaughter rampages against like fucking parasites like this that literally exist to do nothing but bring disease and malady to other animals and provide nothing in return other than misery and itchiness? It's like,
So,
get rid of these fucks.
Answer your own question. Well, Paul, like what succeeds in the world? Animals like this, like that shows you what the world is about. It's like this beautiful elephant. Oh shit, these elephants, they've gone extinct. Oh, what about this beautiful rhino? Oh, it's extinct. Oh,
There are human beings that are like this too. They're human beings. They're human bed bugs.
And they also thrive. So
they do.
Let me tell you about the next fucking parasite, or whatever you want to call it. Pest, vermin, whatever the fuck.
Varmint. Call it a varmint.
I have actual first-hand experience with these motherfuckers.
Do you know?
Yep. I've dealt with these motherfuckers. These are lice.
Lice. I do too.
Lice. You had lice before?
When I was a kid. I was like 7 or 8, I think, when I had them.
I had them as a teenager.
Oh, you had him as oh fuck, bro.
I got him as a fucking teenager. It was terrible. Dude, I was sitting in class one day. I'm just like, man, my fucking head is itchy, dude. And then a fucking bug just fell out of my head. And I'm looking at it on my desk. I'm like, oh fuck, that's a lice, dude, or a louse, I guess. I'm like,
I bet that's what you thought. Oh fuck, that's a lice.
It probably was.
Shit.
My head itchy just thinking about it. But no, so I look down and see. I'm like, oh fuck, that's a fucking louse, dude. I'm fucked. And I'm like, should I fucking like go to the nurse or something and try to get out of this fucking school? I'm like, no, I can't fucking do that. I gotta just power through. And it was like first period too. So I'm like, okay, just gotta power through this fucking day. And the whole day I'm like, my head is itching like crazy. And I'm just like, don't itch it. Cause then everyone's gonna know you got lice. Even though I've been itching my head for like days because it'd been itchy. Cause of course I had lice.
Right.
But all of a sudden now I'm like, no, if I fucking even the slightest scratch, everyone's gonna be like, lice!
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just like sitting there like, heads like, I'm like, just gotta get home. Got home immediately. Like, Mom, I got fucking lice. Get rid of these lice.
Oh, dude, that's horrifying, dude.
And not only that, but my mom got lice as well. She had to fucking you know how long her hair is. My hair was almost as long as hers. We both had super long hair. We had to sit there with like lice. We had to do like a lice shampoo.
Making my head itch. You're making my fucking head itch just talking about it.
And just like comb out all the dead lice and the eggs.
Those are called nits. Yeah. So the nit comb is part of when you get lice. Yeah. So you can tell I've had lice too. When I had them a little earlier than you. Let me ask you a question, TJ. You were a teenager. From what you've told me, you were kind of a loner in school, right?
Yep.
Typically, lice is like a social disease. It's like you get it from sharing a hat with a friend or like being at a real close with somebody at a party or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, how did you fucking cop lice?
I have no
Scotty,
fucking idea.
You weren't living in the house at this time? Were you living with your dad or something at the time?
No, he was living there.
So did you get lice? At that in this outbreak, because your mom clearly got them too. So
were you like 12 or something? You got lice? How old were you?
I was, I think, 14.
How old?
Yeah,
would
you were
have
around
been?
there. Like, okay, then I would have been like 12, 11. Let me tell you something about TJ. TJ did not find hygiene at all until very late or later on in his life.
See, but even if you're unhygienic, lice is like I said, it's a social disease. It's like a passes from person to person. Like you'd have to be close with somebody, like really close contact with somebody who has lice.
Here's the thing as well. Lice actually prefer clean hair. So honestly, they should have been like, oh, this hair sucks. It's dirty. And they should have left me alone, but they didn't.
Probably one of your damn friends you're hanging out with, TJ.
Maybe I don't know. I don't remember
Did
any of
you
my friends
have any scrubby friends that you would like share beanies with and shit?
Are you friends with Nate then?
I might have, Nate might have been the fucking culprit, honestly.
Dude,
that's true.
Nate? Oh my fucking God. I don't know if you ever talked about Nate, but yeah.
No, I haven't.
He's like, no.
I don't want to.
No, I don't want to.
Dude, that's one of TJ's weirdest fucking friends. We'll talk about it.
It really wasn't
time.
weird. It was just an obnoxious fucking dip bag, but whatever.
No, I mean, it was weird that you were friends with him.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Because the way you were and the way he was, it was like, it was a very odd couple thing.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that worked.
We'll talk about that another time.
But head louse, also known as lice, are wingless insect ectoparasites. Spends its entire life cycle on the human scalp, feeding exclusively on blood.
I want your blood.
Here the nasty little fucks are.
Fucking, that's like dandruff Christmas, dude.
Yeah.
So they differ from other ectoparasites, such as fleas, due to the fact that they spend their entire life cycle on humans. They cannot jump. They cannot fly. Their stumpy legs make them incapable of even walking on a flat surface. Their legs have evolved specifically to hold on to human hair. That's what they can do. So about
morons.
Every year, about 6 to 12 million people in the United States are treated for head lice. In the UK, it's estimated that 2/3 of children will have head lice before leaving primary school. So this is like a pretty common thing, I guess.
Dude, it's like these lice are dancing on a stripper pole. It's like, yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Oh,
gonna suck your blood tonight, bitch.
Oh yeah, suck that fucking
your
blood,
scalp's gonna
baby.
be itching. Yeah, dude. How did you feel when you had them? Did your scalp like itch like crazy?
It's like, oh fuck, it itches. My scalp itches now thinking about the motherfuckers. Honestly,
dude, when I had them, I was a little younger than you. I was 8. And my little sister was 6 or 5 even. And my mom took us to a water park, like with all the slides and shit and the wave pool and all that shit. And she noticed all day that I was like scratching my head all day. And she just thought, oh, whatever. He's got, maybe his scalp is dry. And I got off in the pool and stuff. And she noticed that like when it was wet, it wasn't as itchy. I wasn't scratching it. But all the way home, she noticed I was like, and she was like, she finally just like, she said she got me home and she took a comb just for her hair and like peeled my hair open. And I was just crawling with them. Yeah. And my little sister was crawling with them and she had long hair like your mom. So my little sister had hair all the way down to like the middle of her back or lower to her ass. And so she had it at the same time as me. And it was all traced back to, we were in a gym class where there was a foam pit. And some kid that was at gym class had jumped into that foam pit and we were all in there with him. And they fucking crawled around and got on all these kids from that fucking gym. There's a big outbreak. And that was that, dude. It was fucking the shampoo. You had to do it multiple times.
Yep.
You had to go
through like 3 or 4 treatments to fucking get them all out.
Yep. You had to do it 3 or 4 times. And every time you did it, you had to go through your hair with the knit comb to get all the eggs and all the dead ones. And then like you do it again and you go through it. And then eventually everything's done. But if you had them that bad where there were adults on your head, you also have to sterilize all your clothes. So you have to wash everything you own, your couch, your bed, like, because they can't live that long off your
Pillows,
head.
any bedding, fucking anything, clothes.
It's like a whole ordeal. You got to super fucking sterilize the whole fucking house. Any area where the infected person was at or put their head or laid their head has to be completely and utterly done. All their clothes. So it's just a whole process, dude. It fucking sucks. These things are not.
I heard people just shaving their head just to get rid of them. Like
not this guy. Really is it the same guy?
I don't believe it is.
Lice-free noggins. I kill that music, TJ.
This is the basic. Yeah, all right. It's pretty fucking standard shit. So the light, it's just kind of showing what they do.
So lice,
light shows up, lays his little nits.
Yeah, nits incubating. Come on, nit.
They hatch.
Let's hatch. Ooh, a nymph's hatching. Yeah. Hatch away, baby. Hatch away. Oh, fuck, dude. They
look a lot like bed bugs. So they're probably very closely related, right? I would imagine.
I don't know if that for sure, but I mean,
They do look very, very similar to bed bugs.
So about 30 days in, they've lived an entire life cycle, but they're just like reproducing.
But by then they've reproduced a shit ton and they're fucking all over.
Right. They laid like 9,000 nits on your head. Dude, you're making my fucking head itch with this shit. Maybe I got lice right now, TJ. Oh, God.
Maybe you do. Imagine how fucking horrible it would be with your thick, long ass hair, too.
Oh my God.
You could be like this bitch.
I would just have to shave it off. It'd be so unfortunate, but I'd have to.
Yeah, my hair would be gone too. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, unfortunate Paul.
I'm dreaming of a white.
Oh my God, dude, she's fucking crawling with him. How the fuck,
dude,
bro?
bad.
How would you even not know that? How would you not know?
Oh my God.
You know what, dude? To be honest, this might be like a homeless person and maybe they just didn't have a fucking choice or anything. But like, I can't imagine anybody. Because people would see them crawling on you. So like this, maybe she's a hermit or something.
Oh, did you see that shit?
Oh yeah, she's just fucking like pulling them out and smashing them.
Yeah, I think you're right, Paul. I think this is someone that is like, just out of their mind kind of thing. Like they're all there,
indigent, homeless,
yeah.
or in a halfway house or something. Just because like you have to be a certain amount of fucked up. Oh man, it's just like, yep. I'd need this fucking treatment if I got it. They'd be doing the same shit to me if I got, but I'd never do. There's no way. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you would catch it way earlier than that.
I will tell you this, dude. My mom is not a very squeamish person.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You see
Look
what
at
I'm
all
saying,
that.
TJ? Just the paste,
Hideous.
the blood. Oh, it's so fucking gross.
Oh, my God. So gross.
My mom will tell you that, like doing this, treating me and my sister for this lice shit was one of the grossest things she ever had to do.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure if my mom was here, she'd be telling you the same fucking thing. She had to do it for her own self too.
I could do it all over.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine. She had to have somebody helping her.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had to help.
Well, yeah.
How long was your hair when you got it, Paul? Did you have long hair when you had it, or you?
When I was younger, my mom used to keep my hair like a little longer. It was pretty fashionable in the 80s and shit for little boys to have like longer hair, but it wasn't like down to my ass long. Dude. But my sister has the same kind of hair as me, and she had hair down to her ass when this happened. That must have been a
fucking nightmare, dude.
So look at all the nits there.
Yeah, my mom with me, she asked me if I wanted a haircut. She went and got she got the clippers and cut my hair pretty short, and then gave me the treatment and didn't really it was easy because I was willing to let go of my hair. I didn't care.
Yeah, fuck.
But my little sister didn't want to get her hair shaved, and so she had to go through this. Where it's just the knit comb, the wash, the knit comb, the wash, the check, the knit comb, the wash, the check, and you do it 5-6 times on somebody that's got hair like this.
Yeah, like if because you guys were school age, so you can't go to school if you have lice. Like we
got it over summer, so we were in that gym thing was like a summer activity thing that they'd sign us up for, and so we got it over summer, so we didn't miss no school because of it. But yeah, it's
parents would have been happy if you had.
No, like they used to tell you straight up back in school, like don't share hats. Like that used to be like a mantra, like don't share your hat with this person or that person, because it really, honestly, it usually only spreads amongst kids, because kids will get down on the ground where a louse might be, and it'll get on a kid, Or kids get all together and they're all butting heads out on the playground and shit and playing way closer than adults do. So really, typically, if you get lice, it's because a child has brought the lice in, typically. So I bet Scotty was the one that brought that first louse in, TJ.
Fucking Scotty, piece of shit.
He brought it in and he found it and he was like, what?
I always had pretty fucking short hair for the most part.
Then it probably wasn't you then. That was probably TJ.
My hair was pretty much shaved.
Oh man, that's just like a fucking foul creature. Look at that thing. It looks like a xenomorph stage or something. It's just so fucking gross. Get rid of this fucking thing. It evolved and all it can do is hold on to human hair.
This is not a louse. This is a new one.
Oh, this is new? This is a tick.
This is a new guy.
A tick.
No, not a tick.
It's grossy. It's a grossy. That's what it is.
Chique grossi.
This is Tonga penetrans,
more
commonly known as the Chigo flea or as the jigger.
Jigger. Wait. This is a chigger?
This is a jigger ball.
This is a jigger.
Okay, so my mom, she always calls these, they live in grass, right?
I believe so.
Yep. So these are chiggers. That's what she calls them. Chiggers.
So, this is a parasitic insect native to Central and South America. It's more commonly associated with sub-Saharan Africa, although this species was inadvertently introduced by humans, which will
sub-Saharan Africa. Paul, any commentary on that?
This is the first European description of the species was by Spanish colonialist and historian Gonzalo Fernandez de Ovidio y Valdez Group. His name's too long. He discussed in his writings the insects and the skin infections that plagued crew members of Christopher Columbus's ship, the Santa Maria, after they shipwrecked on Haiti. So,
you mean discovered America?
Yeah, when they discovered America. Through the shipping routes and colonization, though the shipping routes of colonization is mainly blamed for the spread of the jigger to Africa, one instance is mainly to blame for the species having a new continent to terrorize. In 1872, infected crewmen of the ship known as the Thomas Mitchell introduced an immense number of the species to the country of Angola by dumping thousands of pounds of Brazilian sand ballast on the shores.
Of course.
Which had a bunch of jigger eggs in it.
Apparently.
So these are not chiggers, by the way. I checked it out here real quick, and these are not. A jigger is not a chigger. Yeah.
They won't even talk about the,
TJ, this is a racist episode. You cannot do an episode about sub-Saharan African jiggers.
I know, right?
Right? You're such a fucking piece of shit, TJ. Can you go back, TJ?
Why?
Go back one picture.
Why you want me to go back one fucking picture? God damn it!
It has nothing to do with the actual.
Why can't you learn how to do Control Shift Tab?
Right here. I looked at doing the right here, and that reminds me of that'd be like me, dude. Like it looks like he's got to take a fucking piss. And he's like holding a flag. It's like no, unfurl the flag.
That dude does totally have to take a piss. He's like, oh fuck, if we could get this colonialization done with.
Yeah, you discovered a continent. That's great. I really gotta fucking go, man. Please. Dude, I just love it.
Dude, I love this. Like,
it does kind of look like you too. I think when you're bald, you look like that guy.
Conquistador, fucking Scotty or whatever, Italian Scotty, whatever.
Are you guys bald? Are you guys gonna go bald? Do you guys have the bald gene?
Not really.
The bald gene. Okay, so here's how you judge it.
I can already see.
Your mother's dad. Was your mother's father bald, male pattern in any way?
Yes.
Then you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're probably you may not be fucked, but you're highly likely to experience. I can tell you right now, the same.
My hairline has pretty much transformed into my father's hairline, where I have like the widow's peak here, and then like the deeper inset here. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be like what happened to his, which is this spot right here.
Yeah,
we'll go bald.
The pate.
I'll probably keep some thin hair right here, and I'll have a bald spot here, and that'll be about. And then otherwise I'll have hair.
What's your plan? What's your plan for when you get to that point? Like, what are you going to do with it?
Nothing.
You're just gonna let it be bald like that. You're gonna that's a
I feel
Bernie
like-
Sanders route, and that's pretty cool.
I feel like being bald looks better than any of the fucking attempts to not look bald. Like,
You're not gonna try and hide it in any way? Like, you're not gonna like comb it over and try and make
all
it
the
look
stuff
like you're not bald?
dudes do to fucking look like they have hair when they don't. It just looks lame. Like the comb over looks lame. The toupee looks lame. The hair transplants look fake. Make you look like a fucking Ken doll or something. Wearing a bunch of hats like the Tim Pool route, that looks fucking lame. I mean, I'll wear a hat every now and then, but I'll wear a hat because I want to wear a hat, not because I'm trying to cover up for being bald. So whatever.
Yeah, at a certain point, you just tap out. If you don't have fucking hair, you just go like, well, I'm bald. Like, I think that's the most sensible route. Like, you're right. I mean, like, some people get like hair plugs and shit, but like, unless you're a fucking celebrity or something, there's a real strong impetus to be like, I need to look young for longer than I really need to be. Like, there's just no point.
Dude, my plan has always been the fucking villain from the first Iron Man movie. You know what I mean?
Obadiah Stane.
Yeah. Obadiah Stane. Yeah. I'm going to go fucking full baldy beardy, which looks pretty dope, dude. A big full beard with the bald. That's Coolsville Paul back in the day. That's always been my plan. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go bald, but if I do, you never do know. If I do, that's my plan. Oh man, don't show me this shit. Don't fucking show me this shit. I can't do it.
What's your plan for this, Paul? What's your plan when this happens?
What is that?
Look like Swiss cheese.
What happened to his feet?
Oh man, this is horrible.
What do jiggers do? Jiggers burrow into the skin of warm-blooded hosts before laying eggs. They generally burrow into the feet or hands of human beings. The jiggers will first appear as a small black dot on the skin. Be sure to check your hands and feet for small black dots, guys.
Oh shit, I'm checking right fucking now, dude.
As the female's abdomens fill with blood and eggs, a bump forms under the skin, which is often painful, itchy, and makes walking extremely difficult. With her back end sticking out of the victim, the jigger releases her eggs and dies inside the victim, leaving the insect's corpse to rot under the skin.
Does this basically show you that if you believe in a God, that God doesn't give a fuck about you? Like,
no, DJ, no videos of the jigger. No jigger videos. No, man, come on, man.
Infections are all but common and can become so bad that amputation of the infected limb may occur.
Anyone with tripophobia, tune out now. Oh my fucking God! No.
Oh man. Movie. Like something you would say in a movie. I'm not even kidding. Like this person looked like they've been burned. It looks like their feet have been burned, like melted. It really does look that way.
No.
They're basically extracting the jiggers from this person's foot, cutting their skin right now, and scraping away the shell they leave behind.
No, dude, no.
It really has. It's pretty much destroyed the skin around like the toenail.
No, it hasn't. No, it didn't do it.
Yeah, it has.
It didn't do it.
Okay, they're putting it into the sack.
Pull it out.
That's what they got to do it. Your feet basically become a honeycomb.
No, dude, no.
Honeycomb. Me want honeycomb. Remember the fucking little honeycomb guy? These feet, man.
Human flesh. Me want human flesh. Jiggers.
He's pulling them out. He's pulling out the dead insect bodies. He's pulling out the eggs.
Dude, these aren't dead insect bodies. These are like the live ones. He's pulling them. He's pulling their fucking.
The skin has basically become a thin layer to just
remember the insects die inside you and just leave themselves there for their larvae to fucking eat, I guess, when they emerge.
No, dude. No.
Chopping his feet all up. Just it's like a block of cheese. He's just chopping up that block of Swiss cheese and pulling out all the fucking little nuggets of goodness. Ugh. The foot looks like it's rotted. It's hideous.
This is horrible. This is like something you would not wish on your worst enemy,
your foot, Scotty? Can you imagine this being your foot, Scotty?
I could see why people will get their feet cut off, dude. They'd just be like, I'd rather be fucking stumpy than this.
Yeah, That's pretty fucking gross.
It is. That's just insane, dude. I mean, like, yeah, wow. That someone actually have to endure that. That is insane. It's horrible. Horrible. Beyond all that. Dude, TJ, like, look, I know you hate Gurgi, but you probably wouldn't even wish that on Gurgi, would you?
Oh, I hope fucking Gurgi gets a million jiggers and dies.
Oh,
But whatever.
come on.
Man, that is some fucked up nonsense there.
So here's a jigger check going on in Africa, I guess. These kids have to contend with this in their day-to-day lives. Got to make sure this doesn't happen. You can see they already have some in their feet there.
Had a jigger here, a jigger there.
Well, they have no shoes, it looks like, a lot of them. So, and of course, you're just
You're walking around barefoot, you know.
Well, thank goodness there was a nice Western white lady there to do a news story about this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure all these children got shoes as a result.
Yep. They're all safe now. Everything's fine.
Bye. We have a bunch of jiggers in our feet now. See you later. Thank you for doing a news story that's just like a pastime for people on the other side of the world.
Feel some guilt. Oh, I feel horrible for them.
Boy, somebody really ought to do something about those poor kids that don't have shoes in Africa.
Another, yeah, Paul, the next story is how billionaires are doing terrific. Like, these billionaires have made over $1 trillion during the pandemic. It's wonderful. Oh.
Hey, look, it's the Pete Buttigieg family reunion, huh?
Yeah.
See, here's the thing with rats, bro. I know they're kind of gross, like, because when they, especially like sewer rats and shit. But you, man, I am so fucking happy that we went from jiggers to rats, because I can deal with a rat any day of the week. I can respect a rat's hustle. I've seen a rat's hustle. You saw me deal with that rat that one time, and what did I do with that rat? What did I do with that rat?
His life. You spared his life.
I did. Could I have not fucking wrung the life from that rat?
Dude, you had a position where you could have easily crushed that rat like a
My
fucking...
favorite thing was
like a
rats. The rats...
I don't know, like a tomato or something.
It's like the rats that live by us were some like Norwegian or some variety, and like, but whatever they were, they're known for climbing. Remember, Paul's like, I threw it over the fence. Like, Paul, you know, the thing is gonna climb right back.
Oh, it was back like 2 days later. We saw it again. So, you know, but I did, like, I had my hands on that motherfucker, and I could have ended it right there. But I spared him because I respect a rat's motherfucking hustle. A rat has to sing for his supper. He doesn't burrow into you while you're sleeping. Okay. He doesn't jump onto a little boy's foot as he's walking to some school in Uganda. Okay. A rat has to sneak up in your house like a ninja and get your shit. I respect a rat's hustle, and it's a mammal, so it's automatically way better.
All the shit we tried to block up those holes with and shit, all we needed was steel wool. They literally can't get through it.
See, I didn't know that shit. I never lived with a rat. I never had a rat problem.
Infestation like that before.
The best known pest species of rats are the black rat and the brown rat. They are generally known as the old world rats or true rats, as they originated in Asia. So
rats.
Rats are nature's ultimate pest. They have super strong teeth that can chew through materials such as lead, aluminum, glass, brick, plastic, cement, wood, etc.
See what I mean? You got to respect a rat's hustle because they have to infiltrate.
I remember one time when we were trying to fucking stop that rat from getting in our house, we like put that fucking all that stuff down. We like crammed a blanket under the door. We just found that blanket chewed right the fuck through.
Oh yeah,
part of the door.
Oh yeah, he chewed under the door. He chewed through the fucking blanket we stuffed under the door to get at the pantry. Mm-hmm. It was no joke. Like, these rats are not going to be stopped. They're going to get their food. But look what he was contending with. That house had Ujiro in it. That house had Sal in it. That house had Dinor. Okay, that house had Ujiro and Sal in it, dude. You know
I'll tell you what.
So I'm going to give you some more extra rat's hustle, Paul. Check this out. So a rat can fall up to 50 feet without injury. It can swim. It can tread water for 3 days without drowning. It can squeeze through openings the size of a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And their genes rapidly mutate to become immune to most poisons very, very quickly. So this is
why, like, it's so dangerous if you get rats in your house, because especially if you have pets, because the only way to kill them is to give them poison that kills anything that's biological, like cyanide types of poisons and shit.
Yeah.
So like these specialized rodent only poisons and shit, they don't even really make them anymore. The shit you have to use to kill rats is basically shit that kills anything organic.
It's usually arsenic
or cyanide. Yeah.
So rats, a single female rat can produce around 2 to 3 months old. Can reproduce at around 2 to 3 months old. Sorry, and have 8 litters within a year. Each litter contains 6 to 12 offspring, and the pregnancy cycle only lasts about 18 to 22 days. So these things can reproduce very quickly. Rats are known to carry over 35 different diseases, including hantavirus, leptospirosis, and salmonella. Diseases are generally spread to humans by the rat's feces and urine. It is not uncommon for a human to come in contact with rat urine, as rats use their urine to mark various long pathways.
Gross.
Wonderful. So in our old house we all lived in, we were probably living in Rat Piss City. Awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It was just rat piss city for sure.
Rats are highly intelligent animals, considered one of the world's smartest animals, alongside humans, dogs, cats, elephants, dolphins, whales, octopuses, chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, ravens, parrots, raccoons, and pigs. Some of the fucking heavy hitters of the intellect world. But rats are smart animals. They've been shown to be able to master problems. They're terrific problem solvers. They've even being found to exploit loopholes in scientific testing. So basically, like the scientists try to test the rats. Sometimes the rats figure out how to game the system. They can remember the entire layout of a room after they've only been in it one time. That'd be like basically like you visit some random house one day and then for like a few seconds, and then you just know your way around like the back of your fucking hand. Not all rats are considered pests, of course.
Some people keep them as pets.
There are some that are people's pets and stuff. And actually, my wife Chelsea used to own some rats. She wants to own rats again. I don't like rats, so I ain't gonna let it happen. But here's some rats.
That's what you think, TJ. The rats are coming. I said that's what you think, TJ.
Some rats fucking around his dude's house. You know how these hoarder houses are. This guy's hoarding rats. He loves them rats.
Well, I'll be honest with you, TJ, dude. All right, man. I'll be honest with you. For Christmas, I got you a couple rats, dude.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Look at this fucking shit. Rats are crazy.
I'm dreaming of a rodent.
Oh my god, it's like an entire floor just filled with them. Anyway.
Holy shit!
Just like the one his wife used to know.
Rats are considered a delicacy in many countries around the world, especially in Asian countries. Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, China, and Ghana all consider rats to be delicious animals, perfect for any meal. Here's a video of some rat burgers being prepared.
Yeah, you guys haven't had rat burgers a couple times?
It's not really
rat burgers.
Well, it's not really burgers. So you kill the rats, you throw them in a fucking big old steaming pile of water.
Yeah.
Start fucking churning that shit around. This is real. This is real fucking authentic rural cooking right here.
It is, man. That's what you're going to eat.
That's some good eats. So I'm telling you.
Boil the rat, of course, first. I mean, you always got to boil a rat. You don't want to cook a rat. I'm going to roast a rat. No, you want to boil
them for a while. The skin will come right off.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this part. I don't like this part. I don't like this part.
Stomach, Paul. Paul, you don't want to eat that?
I don't like this part.
Then you fry up some oil. Fry that shit up in that oil.
Okay, I'm fine with this part. This part looks kind of pretty tasty right here. This part.
Fry that fucking rat.
See the end result.
Yeah, show me the end result. All right.
Oh shit, that looks good, dude.
I'd give that a nibble.
I mean, you'd have to have yours deboned, right? You don't like bones.
Well, yeah. I mean, I might be able to like pick off the meat off those little bones, though. You know, I might be able to do that. I'd try it.
Freshly ground salt and pepper.
Dude, that end result looks all right. Dude, those ladies look healthy as fuck too.
Yeah, they ain't too bad.
Look happy.
They look happy. They look healthy.
Fucking rat. I mean, the procedure to do it looks pretty nasty, but honestly, like the procedure to get any meat is pretty gross.
Yeah, that's true. Guys, they're not just eating like, oh, it's a dry, fried rat. They have mango sauce to, like, as a little accoutrement, a little accompaniment there.
Dude, they're tucking right into that rat.
All right. So now here's something that's I think to me several degrees nastier than that. So this is a temple, I guess in India, where rats are worshipped and respected as like reincarnations of ancestors. This is the Karni Mata temple in Bikaner, Rajasthan, in India. It's home to more than 25,000 black rats. The rats at this temple are fed offerings of sweets and cheese by visitors. Any who enter the temple are not allowed to wear shoes, as they may hurt one of the rats. Sharing a meal or drink with the rats is not uncommon and is celebrated. They say that drinking the milk is good health. So let's take a look.
Cool.
Rats.
Man, these rats are happy as fuck.
Yeah,
turn that volume down there.
Like, where do they cook up these guys that do these fucking like voiceovers? Devoted to worshiping rats.
I don't know if that's the Smithsonian Channel.
So the nasty part to me is that milk has like rat shit in it, and people literally will like walk up and drink that fucking milk that these rats have been like drinking in, bathing in, shitting in. These are my family. I belong to goddess, family person. I death. Next one become the rats.
That's the best they could do.
Yes, yes. Good for health. This is very holy milk. Rat shit milk. Delicious. Yes.
Oh, no, dude. Drink, no problem.
Drink
no problem.
Rat
I'm
shit
good.
milk. Yes. Share a drink with the wonderful little rat friends.
All right.
That's gross.
I don't have a problem with them having a cool temple that's dedicated to like the fucking celebration of the rat and all its ingenuity and shit. I do disagree with coming there and slurping on their fucking rat poopy doopy piss milk. That's not good.
Hey,
that
Paul,
doesn't seem good. Yeah.
Here's a pest that I think is kind of cute, man. But they are vermin.
When in India, bring bottled water.
The Nutria?
This is the Nutria rat.
Nutria rat, yeah.
They're not actual rats though, but they're
yeah. They say they're from Brazil. That's where they originally got them from. But I know you're gonna get into all that.
A cousin of the capybara.
You could tell they look very similar. Koipu, more commonly known as nutria, are large, herbivorous, semi-aquatic rodent native to South America. The species has been introduced by humans to every continent except Antarctica. In the United States, most nutria are found in the state of Louisiana, where it is estimated there are more than 20 million wild nutria. So we are maggoty with these things.
So I have seen
a bounty on these things.
I actually saw a nutria rat one night. I saw the tail. Yeah. And I thought that's an opossum. And me and Amelia, we sat and watched it for a while, and we thought that's an opossum. That's an opossum. And then it came close enough to us where we could see that it was furry as fuck. And I initially thought that's a beaver. And I was like, what the fuck would a beaver be doing in our backyard? Because, we have that, but we live right in the wetlands there. Like right on this in the same area that your mom and stepdad live in. You know what I mean? So there's all that water that runs through there. And, dude, it was a nutria, a big old nutria rat. I didn't know there was a bounty on him, but I wouldn't have done nothing to mess with him anyway. He wouldn't hurt me none.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like $7 like a pelt or something.
Well, unfortunately, they may not be harming you directly, but they are harming the ecosystem.
The ecosystem.
According to who? Some scientists. Them motherfuckers lying and getting me pissed, dude.
Yeah, they are. Fucking bastards. Here's a guy hanging them up. So nutria were brought to Louisiana by fur farmers in the 1930s.
By Dick Van Dyke? That's not a fur farmer. That's Dick Van Dyke.
Goddamn Dick Van Dyke. Get out of here, man. Son of a bitch.
All right, it was him. I saw him. Why was he in there?
I don't know. Nutria were brought to Louisiana by fur farmers in the 1930s. Many nutrias escaped during hurricanes, and some were even released by fur farmers who either wanted out of the business or believed that letting them go would result in more nutria that they could catch and sell. Well, they were kind of right.
Yeah, they're right about that. Yeah.
So here's what happened. Nutria are basically destroying Louisiana's wetlands. They uproot plant systems, making the revegetative process very slow. The damaged plants are soon no longer viable to protect the wetlands, making it vulnerable to tides that erode them even further. Wetlands and swamps protect against hurricanes, filter carbon to counter climate change, provide habitats for many endangered species, and support Louisiana's billion-dollar seafood industry. So these things are a terrible pest. And, of course, it's our fault that they're here.
Sure.
As it usually is.
I mean, I wouldn't call them a terrible pest. It's we're the terrible fucking pest because no nutria rat rode a log over here. Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Like we brought our dumbasses brought them over here and now they done fucked everything up. But it ain't their fault. They're just living like they're supposed to live in their natural habitat, which can deal with their deforestation and shit.
Well, let me tell you something, Paul.
The wetlands can't.
When you saw that nutria rat, and you didn't kill it, you missed a fucking lucrative business opportunity, my friend. Because in order to get rid of the state of nutria, Louisiana offers $6 for every nutria kill.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yep, $6.
So there's a goal of 400,000 kills a year that was set by the state. However, only 2010 has met the goal so far. So most years, $6 a nutria rat just ain't enough to get people out there motivated to kill these things. So.
Well, the idea for that goal is, I believe last time I heard it was like 400,000. They want to kill 400,000 a year.
I just said it. I told you that the only year
you cut out.
I didn't cut out. You just don't listen, Scotty. You just don't listen. You got nutria rats
just fine, TJ. You want to take this outside, TJ?
Al, we'll take
this outside.
You want to take it outside?
You want to take it inside?
We'll take it the fuck outside.
You guys want to take it inside?
Honestly, TJ, it's kind of cold outside, so can we just fight inside this time?
Yeah, let's fight inside.
Make sure it's somewhere with like a lot of corners and hard edges and shit to fall and stuff on, and then you'll be safe inside.
Amen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but the only year that they actually met that goal was 2010. They've not met it before or since, and unfortunately, yeah. So they started.
Guys,
here's what Louisiana.
I'm so sorry to come to you like this.
What's up, Paul? What's wrong,
TJ
Paul?
and Scotty, I don't even know how to say this. They got into a fight. They fell down. Both of them busted their heads. They're dead.
It's okay, Paul.
I am Pessimist Productions now. I feel so bad. Oh, all the money goes to me.
Scotty, GoFundMe Memorial Fund.
Please donate to help Scotty be buried in the way he wanted to be buried by being shot into space.
But you know what? The state of Louisiana.
Scotty, you should be bullshit rocking up, crashes back into Earth, dude.
God, if you die before me, I will make sure that your body is sent into space, dude.
That's cool of you.
In accordance with your
awesome,
wishes.
Dude.
Now, I'll probably die before you because I'm fatter and unhealthier. But if you get hit by a bus or
you never know, dude. Sometimes it's those healthy motherfuckers that drop out of nowhere, and us fat fucks go on, and we go like, "Oh shit, I really dodged a bullet on that one."
He's sitting there on my rocking chair, 98 years old, like, God damn, why the fuck am I still alive? But so because they weren't meeting the goal, the state of Louisiana, being the forward-thinking, progressive state it is, figured out what they need to do next. Send a SWAT team after them.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sometimes they can be rather difficult to shoot, depending on where they're at. It's especially challenging to shoot.
Bad boys.
Different sizes. Sometimes you have just hitting things that you don't.
They're just literally.
Do you think you got him? He was like diving as.
Get some rednecks in a pickup.
Oh my god! Look at these chuckle fucks, dude. What are these? The nutria hunters? What are they split? What are they getting $2 a piece for a kill? Oh no, because there's 3 of them back there. No, I'm saying each kill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are they splitting it? Are they keeping count? Because they got to split with the driver too, right?
Yeah. Nutria hunter. This is actually these guys are actually being paid by the state to go out and kill as many as possible. So they're probably just getting a fucking salary.
It looks like they were in Metairie. That's where it looks like they were doing that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Nutria hunters. Nutria hunters. Here's a news story about how nutria are in California now.
Hey, well.
Oh shit.
Good to know.
See how they're doing there.
Better warn your mom, Paul.
To
Yep.
very sensitive wetland areas there. This is a look at the nutria. It grows to about 2.5 feet long. Averages about 20 pounds once it's an adult. It eats a lot in wetland areas, a lot of grasses and
How the
bushes
fuck did
laying
it
waste
get to California?
I don't know.
Who was
Can't stop it.
transporting nutria rats to California?
California.
All right.
to levees and into embankments along those waterways, weakening those levees and weakening some flood control areas. So that is a big concern.
Well, luckily it doesn't rain in California as far as what my mom says anymore. So the weakening of those waterways shouldn't really hurt anything for a while.
Yeah, it should be all right.
It'll take a while.
But I think we all need to fucking bow down before one of the all-time champions of pests and vermin. I speak, of course, of the humble cockroach.
Well, you have to. I mean, you have to bow down in fucking basically awe. I mean, they've been around way longer than humanity. Will probably way outlast humanity.
Here's some fossils, in fact, of cockroaches.
Yeah.
They look just like regular cockroaches still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've been the same functionally for fucking like billions of years.
They have, been around for millions, not billions of years.
Billions of years, TJ, is what I heard through the grapevine.
Billions. You know what?
Billions of years.
Better. Billions of years.
Billions and billions.
Come in all shapes and sizes. Well, not all shapes and sizes. There's not one that's like the size of the universe or anything. But
do they come in all sizes and shapes, though?
There's about 4,600 different species of cockroaches that exist, with 30 being associated with human habitats. Most of them don't fuck with us, but a few do. Now, 5 of those species are pest species. The German cockroach is one of the most common pest species of roach.
So best cockroach, TJ.
Cockroaches will eat almost anything: bread, fruit, leather, glue, hair, paper, shit. They don't give a fuck. Cockroach eat anything. They're robust little fuckers.
I mean, if they'll eat shit, dude.
One thing all of these vermin and pests have in common, honestly, is they are fucking, all of them are tough. There's not a single one of these motherfuckers that ain't fucking tough.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know, dude. Them fucking little jiggers, they're not necessarily tough. They just burrow up in your foot and then they just sit there and suck off of you. That's not, it's not tough. But like a roach is tough because like nobody wants a roach around. And so you're always, a roach has always got to have its head on a swivel, which they literally kind of do. Because, nobody likes a roach. Nobody wants a roach nearby. And so they have to be smart. At least they have to hustle for their bread, dude. At least they have to hustle for their bread.
But even a shitty roach that can't find that bread can live up to a month without food, can live up to 2 weeks without water, can survive a week without a head. That's a pretty famous little
factoid.
There. Not only do roaches reproduce very fast, they are fast themselves. If roaches were the size of a human, they would be able to run over 100 miles per hour. If a horse could run as fast as a roach, it would be able to cover 450 feet per second. And these motherfuckers are fast. You ever try to kill a roach, you know that they can fucking be speedy little fucking Gonzaleses and shit.
Dude, we just need to breed giant roaches and tame them as steeds.
Oh, hell yeah. Ride the giant roach. They do carry a number of diseases, including typhoid fever, cholera, leprosy, and dysentery. Awesome. They're terrible for people with asthma, as they produce a protein that many people are sensitive to. Their droppings and decaying molted exoskeletons also contribute to asthmatic effects. Dead roach, that. In some cultures, cockroaches are praised for their nutritional value. The Egyptians and Greeks use cockroaches for medicinal purposes. And some cultures in some cultures in New Orleans, Louisiana, they use boiled roaches for teas as a medical remedy, which is what we're looking at here. So this is going on right here in Louisiana.
It'll cure what ails you, boy. Come on down here now. Get you some roach tea.
You got the sniffles, boy?
Have old Mama Rosa down at the medicine doctor's shack down there. Make you some roach tea. You'll feel a little better, boy. Get on down there now. Drink you some
no.
roach tea. What the fuck, man? What kind of culture drinks roach tea? No, I'm down though. Here's the thing. Everybody should be eating roaches.
Well, here's a guy that agrees with you. Check it out.
Roach. Eat the roach. Now, I wouldn't eat one like this, but I'm fine with him picking that roach up right now and eating it because there's a million more where that came from.
Hey, he ain't a savage, okay?
Eat it.
He ain't gonna eat it right now.
He just licked it.
Yeah, he's gonna cook it up.
Oh, that's good. No. I would try this. I would legitimately try this shit.
See?
Yeah, I would try it. You're not gonna gross me out with this shit because I'm ready for the bug revolution, dude. I'm ready for the roach milk. I'm ready for the fried roaches and the crickets. I've already tried a fried cricket before.
See, they're treating this legit. They ain't fucking around with this. This is not some dude that just picks roaches off the wall and eats them.
I've eaten crunchy like mealworms.
Renowned roach chef. This guy's a renowned roach chef.
This is fucking to be respected, okay?
Where he's from, it's like, hey, maybe some of those good ass roach sandwiches, dude.
He knows roaches. This guy knows roaches, dude.
Yeah, he's cooking up them. Look at that. This is legit. This is a legit setup. This guy's got these roaches going on.
Yeah. It's got a nice little, looks like a cilantro, tomato, red onion salad there.
Yeah.
Squeezing the roaches out. Yeah, they're cleaning these roaches.
You know? Squeezing all the poop out of the roach, because you don't want to eat that, and then frying up the rest.
Yeah. Set them over there. Get a little potato shit on there. Oh.
Yeah, that's not potato. That's rice. You get a little rice. You get a little bit of that cucumber, tomato, cilantro salad. And
definitely not rice.
That is rice. What? That's sticky rice, TJ. No, yes, it is. I don't see
individual grains, dude.
It looks like rice. Yeah, it does look like rice.
That is 100% sticky rice, TJ. Sticky rice is it all fucking it turns into a big cake.
Okay.
Google sticky rice then if you doubt it.
Okay. I mean, I'm
all right. You know what, TJ? Go ahead. Think you know better? Like you're a fucking genius, TJ.
It's 100% rice. TJ doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Genius. That does not look like rice to me, but
it's 100% rice.
I'm looking at sticky rice, and I don't see nothing that looks like this. You could still see there's rice grains in it. This looks like one mass.
Yeah, except for all that shit on the back of it that looks like individual rice grains all smashed together, huh? Except for that and the stuff that is all falling out. That looks like individual rice grains breaking off because it's just.
That looks like potato to me, but okay.
Oh, it looks like potatoes. Okay, all right. Yeah. He's definitely got just some potatoes sitting there. Because a person that had access to potatoes on the regular would have to eat roaches to supplement their protein and shit.
I mean, that looks like potato to me. I don't know what to tell you.
And no potato. Why don't you go back and he'll tell you what it is?
All right. Maybe he will.
It's fucking rice.
There it is. Hold up. Well, he's not speaking English, so.
Look at the description. Maybe it says a meal of.
Look at the video and we can even comment. TJ, are you eating it with potato or rice or what is that?
Yeah, dude. Ask fucking Savelli. I bet he'll get back to you.
This guy is speaking English.
We'll be able to prepare cockroach soup and cockroach meat and other delicacies for Kenyans. And of course, he says that they have health benefits which he has experienced so far. Reports.
Hold the mic, Stone Boy.
Well, we've learned two things here. This dude on the left is straight out grubbing on some cockroaches, and TJ has no fucking clue what rice looks like.
Dude, how is that fucking rice? I mean, look at rice. Okay.
Whatever, TJ.
How is that rice? That is not fucking rice.
It's just really fucking soaked rice cake, sticky rice shit that you break up and you're supposed to eat it with your hands. 100% rice.
Have you ever seen rice before? Haven't you ever seen rice before?
Dude, have you never seen a grain of rice before in your fucking life?
Dude, there's no grains. What are you
imbecile, TJ? You imbecile.
That is fucking not rice. Maybe it's not potato, but it ain't rice.
You're an imbecile, TJ. That is rice.
Rice. It's not rice. That is roaches.
Yeah, we all agree that those are roaches.
Yeah, I don't know that I would want to eat this rice roach shit, but yeah, You know, like if it was processed and stuff, I'd try some roach stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, here's some. There's a nice little roach house.
But there's just somebody that's gotten an infestation going on or whatever. Yeah. Well, I wonder what caused it.
I don't know.
Wonder
Mysterious.
Wonder what called in the roaches. Could have been the bags of fucking literal shit all over the ground.
Nah.
Can't be that. Nothing to do
People
with that.
living good.
Is this person complaining that their house is busted up so the roaches come in from the outside and she can't stop them, but her house is covered in fucking garbage and shit? Because
the title is she lives with 14 people in a cockroach-infested 4-bedroom home in Sandy Bay.
Well, that kind of sucks. I guess I guess you can't, like, you got fucking 13 roommates and like 5 or 6 of them are being dirty. It's like, what do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what we got here.
Oof.
That looks fun.
Oh man, dude, these motherfuckers. I've gotten to the point now where I don't have like instant revulsion when I see these kind of cockroach fucking infestations anymore. But they are nasty motherfuckers, dude. You just and they oh man. Oof.
I'll tell you what, man.
Wow, dude, what the fuck?
The worst fucking thing. Did you remember we had to battle those fucking stink bugs?
Yeah.
Dude, Paul, we had a fucking point where we had to literally just vacuum stink bugs, like just constantly. Like we had to like spray them with pesticide, and like they weren't even inside. TJ and his ex-wife had grown, like they had a little garden, and like they came there and devoured all that shit. And then they just remembered, so they came back and they're like, there's no fucking garden here now. Let's just go in this house. They had to tape up like anywhere, like any window, so they could not get in. If you had to think to come in, you have to fucking vacuum them constantly. Like, I got to the point where like, I didn't even care if I saw stink bugs. I'd seen so many. It's because if you smashed them, of course they fucking stink. So the best way to get rid of them is the fucking
vacuum.
So like
up,
these people. I mean, a lot of people you'd say, oh, it's just they're nasty, but sometimes like you just live in the wrong fucking spot. Now these houses here are fucking nasty. These people just didn't take care of their shit. A roach egg got in. They never vacuumed it up.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. They've never done their dishes. Like,
right.
Oh my
I mean, it's just sitting there. Oh, they're all just dead in it, trying to swim to the food. It's just fucking, yeah. Like, but here's the thing. I lived in a place. It didn't have anything like this, obviously, because I have never lived in filth like this. But I had a place where I lived in a condo. And there were 3 other units in the same building. And it's like, you can't account for what people are doing in the other units. And all of it has connected pipes and shit. And so we'd get roaches and shit. And I'm telling you, man, it was just a constant battle to get them to not be all over everything. Constant. They're horrible, dude. They're horrible to fucking live with. Oof.
Oh, dude, Taylor actually moved out. The last place she lived with, before she moved back to her parents' house, and then with me, she basically left because it was just infested with German cockroaches, like behind the fridge. Like she looked behind the fridge and like a swarm came out. And she's like, no, I'm done with this place. And she literally just left the place because she could not deal with it. Like moved the rest of her shit. Like she could not fucking deal with it. Like I'm like, so people literally just give up on these places and just like, I'm tapping out. There was a show back in the day. I think it was like, I forget what it's called. They covered these people that moved in these houses and were just infested with like pests and vermin and shit. Like people like,
did you ever see the one of those? Yeah, dude, there was one with the fucking people that had like a snake infestation in their house. It was like the weirdest shit. Their like entire under their house was just like poisonous snakes.
It was basically a snake breeding ground. Their house had built on. Like, so snakes had just gone there for fucking who knows how long, and like time to fuck in a big bowl. And then of course like their house just was built there, and they're like, we're gonna keep doing it. Fuck you.
Snakes are just like, there's a house here now. Oh well.
This one,
and that's it.
This one, what was the grossest one for you guys?
Jiggers.
The jiggers 100% were the grossest for me as well. That was hard to watch.
I mean,
watching that guy's foot get carved up was,
dude,
that's horrible.
I mean, that's just a fucking animal that you could eradicate from this fucking planet and I wouldn't weep a tear. It's like, what? Yeah. That's my thing, is like, why don't these hideous beasts go extinct? It's always like pandas and cute little pink river dolphins and shit that are going extinct. And then like the jigger thrives. You know what I mean? Ugh.
Well, think about what its main food supply is at this point. humanity. And there's plenty of us fucking storming around the planet right now. So, you know, it might have a decline, you know, if the human population at some point starts to decline, that's probably when they'll decline. Obviously, their fate is kind of tied to ours at this point.
Fucking gross, dude. Fucking gross episode, TJ. Thanks for making my stomach feel all fucking.
So, you know, if anybody out there wants a sequel episode of this, just let me know. You know, if you're a sick fuck that's like, oh yeah, I want more of this.
Yeah,
hey,
that section.
I'll hook you up because there's a lot of gross shit I looked at and I was like, I'm gonna hold back on this one because you know maybe there could be a sequel. But hey, you know,
I agree with Pixel J.
Let me know. Let me fucking know. Thanks for watching.
Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried.